All right, everybody, this is our last set of notes for our constitutional era period. What we're going to talk about today is the amendment process. So I want you to make your notes look just like mine. We're going to have, the title is Amendment Process. And today what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how an amendment gets added to the Constitution. We've only had just a handful of those to happen, 27 to be for sure, and we're going to talk about how it can happen. Now, this is going to be the most common way. We're not going to go through the 1,000 other ways that you can do it because they're a lot more complicated and will more than likely not show up on your test. First step on this process is Congress will propose a change. We'll propose an amendment. And that's just a change to the Constitution. And when that happens, what we're going to see is we're going to have Congress meet together. Now, when Congress meets together, remember we have our two House legislature. This is our bicameral. And we have the House of Representatives on one side and our Senate in the other. And this makes up our Congress. So remember we have the little thing here for Congress. So this is what our Congress House looks like. So what's going to happen is both of these groups are going to meet together, and they have to get 2/3 from the House of Representatives and 2/3 from the Senate. Now both of these groups have to agree, so they have to get overall 2/3 of both houses to move to step 2. So they get 2/3 of both houses, they get to move on to step 2. Now in step 2, it goes to the states. It goes to state legislatures. For vote. All right, once it goes to the state legislatures, each one of the states are going to go through and vote. And we're going to draw in our United States here. We've got our Florida and Texas, and come on up. We're going to have each one of the legislators meet, and then we have to get 3/4 of the legislatures to agree. So 3 out of 4 state legislatures vote yes. So if we get 2/3 of the state legislatures to vote yes on this amendment, then we move on to step 3. And step 3, this is going to be where it becomes part of the Constitution. Now, once it becomes a part of the Constitution, all we're going to do is just add it to our Constitution at the very end, and it continues on. So these are the 3 steps that we're going to have. And we're just going to have this amendment get added in here to the bottom. Okay, so remember, amendment process, Congress proposes the amendment. 2/3 vote of the House and the Senate have to agree, and then it goes to the states. Once it gets to the states, 3/4 of the states say yes, then it becomes a constitution amendment. If it does not go that way, then the constitutional process will stop and it will be kicked out.